Most people think you have to be dressed up to make a point. You have to be shining and styling and profiling all the time. You got to put on makeup. What's wrong with being natural? Sometimes natural don't look good. Why? That's what it is. Who you are naturally. Oh, you can put on lipstick. You can put on a wig. You can do all kind of things like that. Sometimes my voice is deep, and sometimes I look fat. Most of the time, I look fat because I gained 25 pounds. Wow. How am I being able to carry my behind around is beyond me. Woo, I'm gonna tell you something. I always be telling myself all kind of things. I be in here having a ball all by myself, watching TV, playing casino games on my tablet. Sometimes I talk on the phone. It depends on the importance of the person conversation because I don't have time for other nonsense. Life is too short. Life is too long. Sometimes you live short and you never get long. So you got to be careful who you're talking to on the phone. A lot of people need to do different things. I don't know what a lot of people need to do. I just know what I need to do. I tell people all the time, I don't really give a damn about what anyone has to say, what anyone think I should or could not or would not, or however your expectations of my life. I really am not interested because unless you are Almighty God who controls my life, because I don't, I just try to be within accord. He allows me to do certain things. But if I think I'm going to do me after he just gave me a brand new body, I'm still trying to get used to the body. Let alone his voice telling me you're not to leave your home. And I don't believe that. I figure I'm just going to sit, talk, make up different conversations to speak about and speak about them right now. And I feel like I'm talking about mental illness and homelessness because you know what? With all the money that the United States of America have to give away to other countries to help rebuild from hurricanes, tornadoes, tsunamis, and things of that nature, it's understandable. But we have the same things here in our country, and we come last, if at all, depending on the location and the shade, vanilla, chocolate. You know what I mean? The skin. However, no one should be without. America need to address homelessness, hunger, and mental illness. Now, when the United States put all the mental illness people in the streets, just close all the mental hospitals down, and what did they do with them? They built apartments or prisons, rehabs, recreation for what? Prison relief. What was going on with the prison relief? You come out of jail, you go to what they call a halfway house. Yeah, halfway back to jail. That's what usually worked that wound up being. And or you halfway to a job that you have never gotten. That's what it's called, halfway. A half, not a job, because the government lied and they knew what they decide. They put me into a prison because of a crime. I come out from the crime and I gotta kiss they behind. So when I go in a half of a way home, I wind up going back to prison because I couldn't get a home or nothing on my own. They lied about what you could do and what you could say. Some people got away. Some people had to go back and stay. Thank God I have never been one of them. I always stayed on the right side of crime, which means I did it right, the crime, or I didn't do a crime at all. But I ain't gonna sit up here and act like I ain't never did any wrong. Well, I did a whole lot of wrong. Ask my husband, the second one. He should have killed me for the shit I did to him, but he got killed instead. I didn't kill him, but what I did to him, that was a murder piece. It's a damn shame. First husband, third husband, the other 7, the other 14. Say I'm just talking shit, but I did have a lot of husbands because I believed in marriage. I didn't. My mother taught me that. She always say, if they want some milk, they gotta buy the cow. Don't burn no bridges behind you. I said, if I want to burn a bridge behind me, that's because I don't want no motherfucking body else to come over the cross to get me. But I ain't gonna burn the bridge, especially if I can't swim. Ain't that some real shit? Know what I mean? But the moral to the story is, you never know what you don't never do something to a person that you don't know if you're gonna have to go back and see him. So what you do to a person will always come back on you, but not the way in which you think. And then you have to think about being forgiven for what. If someone did something to you, think about what you did to someone back then, back time, back here, back to see. It goes around, comes back around, comes back to you. That's what I mean. So be cool about everything. Click, click.